Religion can be a wonderful thing for the individual believer. It can bring them meaning and comfort and reassurance in life. But it can also be a terrible thing because religion is often used as an excuse to avoid taking responsibility and to deny any form of accountability. But why is that? What is it within religion that allows this I'm not responsible for the things I do idea to take hold? Well, I think there's a couple of things at play. The first of those is, I think, the most obvious. So that's as the believer, you are outsourcing your moral agency to some kind of authority. So if someone believes that God or, you know, scripture or clergy or whatever commands this particular action, then the person can experience their action as obedience rather than a choice. And psychologically, that reduces guilt. I didn't decide this. I'm submitting. Therefore, I'm not responsible. And this is the same dynamic that is behind I was just following orders, but with even stronger authority. And you don't have to look too far into the past, into history, to see where I was just following orders gets you. We have examples from Nazi Germany, from Soviet Russia, and so on, right? We could be here all day listing examples of how horrendous I was just following orders could turn out to be. And the other thing that I think is at play is that religion has a set of sacred values. And those values, in the eyes of the believer, become beyond debate. When a value is framed as sacred, it stops being negotiable. That can turn moral disagreement into moral warfare. Compromise feels like betrayal, and the opponent becomes not just wrong, but evil. And once you're fighting for God, almost anything can feel permitted. And I think the final part is the in-group identity and sort of tribal incentives. So religion often provides community, belonging, status, and safety, and those are huge incentives. And then there's peer pressure from that group to commit to that action, again making it not your responsibility.